This is the 5th of May, 2026. This U.S. Attorney Elliot McClain and Attorney John Hudusek, they were like very amusing in court. Where here I am, like I'm global, international research expert on Sharia and Judean law, and know the statutes better than anyone in the world under Allahu Akbar and the Holy Trinity. Now, I never said to the attorney that was working with us before Attorney John Hudusek started that I would even think that any little white boy in North America would think that he had intelligence enough to try to set Raymond Scales up. I mean, that's like telling someone that they're going to drink all the water in the Atlantic Ocean. You don't have no one in the world that has the intelligence to set Raymond Scales up. And surely not me. Raymond Scales is smarter than any person I've ever seen in my life over here, because both attorneys say he has angelic intelligence. So here you have a little white boy that worked for the little government in North America with 350 million people, and all of a sudden, before 1500, they want to pretend like they existed. Beaver 68 East, Shippingport 168 South. Now, they built that power plant over there in 1900 to 1950. They had the planes drawn up and everything was done according to the radiation being able to leak, because the guy that works over there now, he told me a couple of weeks ago, if this thing was to fail, everyone would die in 30-mile radius. Now, I just am so, like, removed. But Linda Montgomery surely knows that it's a kangaroo court. Coach Jackie Sherrill would laugh at the little white boy. He would say, little white boy, you work for the U.S. government. Why don't you go sit your simple ass down and get in your path? You don't have no intelligence over Amin Ra, who I call Charlie Brown, because he asked me not to call him Charlie Brown when he came to Pitt, because that's not his name. That's a nickname that I gave him. Now, Hugh Green and Ricky Jackson already knows you can't do anything with me, because Ricky Jackson used to say, I'm going to get you when you get to the pros. I said, Ricky, it's not going to happen. So when I saw him in one of the homecomings, so great reunion, I said, Ricky, you still chasing me? He said, no, I got over it, little brother. I said, well, I'm glad you did, Cadillac. I said, you know, I love you, Ricky. He said, yeah, I love you too, Charlie Brown. So when you have a relationship like that with Chris Dolman, and Tony Dolman will tell you, Charlie Brown is the only one that can talk to Chris. I mean, you can talk to Chris until you purple, but when Charlie Brown talks to him, he calms down and does whatever he does in the manner that he does it. And Charlie Brown is his best friend, and his mother told him, Chris, Charlie's your best friend. There's no doubt about it, because not only is Charlie a priest, he's under the order of Melchizedek. He knows what these white people are up to. These white people, they have electronic surveillance, they have Newton's law of gravity, they can plant thoughts, read thoughts, stall your thoughts, freeze your thoughts, strike you in the heart and the testicles and the penis, and hit you with black needle sensation. And the thing about it, a little white boy, nobody at Pitt, Dan Marino would laugh at you. Dave Pazzulio would say, little white boy, you're dealing with the wrong people now. You've come down the wrong path. Not only is this a holy ground you're standing on when you're dealing with Pitt, that's why they say all hail to Pitt. Nobody's thinking about you at Pitt. Nobody's going to ever believe nothing you say. You don't have no standing with nobody from Pitt that's on the 87 team from the 1977 team. You're just a little white boy with no money, no education, no kingship. You're on the low level. You're not on our level. That's why the Lord said, take the flag in the banner and lift the level up standard. You're on a low standard, little white boy. Why don't you get it in your little head? You're incompetent compared to me. That's why I was laughing in court, because I told my attorney, I said, Mr. H, are these little people serious? He said, oh, they just little people. They don't really know anything. They're poor people. They think they live in a country because they steal land and they steal money and they embezzle and they sell drugs and they make drugs, and the government, they bringing drugs in here through those ships and those trucks over Canada. They got a relationship, and they're trying to pretend like they're not going to regulate marijuana, and marijuana be regulated before 2025. These people love drugs in North America, and they sitting there trying to tell me they want to put you in jail for up to 35 years for some damn fake drugs, and they think I'm going to bring Raymond Scales into court. I don't give a damn about no white bitch that work in the U.S. government in any manner. They think he's going to try to put my godson in jail. And if he thinks that me and Assistant U.S. Attorney McClain is not going to tell Charlie everything, we're going in and talk to Judge Brooks Smith, but we don't know Judge Brooks Smith. We know Amin Ra. And we know Judge Brooks Smith is a judge, but Judge Brooks Smith worked for the government, and he's going to be stuck because he has to deal with these other people in this Pittsburgh federal court, and they don't know him. He just got sent in there. He's a freshman judge, and that's why they gave him the case, because they're not willing to risk their career or their bar association or their legacy for no scam, forged case. And there's some fucking white idiots going to take the 3 bogus motions that's going to be promoted saying Charlie's born in New York and he's having sex with Jeffrey Baldwin's wife using Jeffrey Baldwin's wife's maiden name. They're not going to risk it. It's senseless. When you're dealing with some white trash, John Hudesek said, you just give him trash, and the trash will just lay in the trash. He likes sitting in the trash. His mother's trash, his daddy's trash. All these fools are going to take the case. They're nothing but white trash. I said, Mr. Hudesek, compared to me, they're not even a dead dog.